want us to look at multiplication and division in fractions in algebra. So I've got a couple of questions that I want us to do. Okay, so here I've got a question which has got division and multiplication in one question. So what we can do when we have such a question, we interchange these two. The denominator becomes the numerator becomes the denominator, and we interchange this sign to a multiplication sign. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. Let's do that. Okay, so if I do that, I can write and have 18m squared u over 16n cubed v squared times 15n u cubed over 24m times 8n squared v cubed over 30m cubed u, like that. Okay, now having this rewritten like that, we can now divide 15 into 1 into 15, 1, 15 into 32. Okay, then I can have my 8 into 1, 8 into 24, 3 there. Okay, I can also have 3 into 3, 1, 3 into 18 there. I can have 6. Okay, then I can have 2 here into 6. I can have 3 there. What else? Okay, fine. Maybe we can stop there and write what we have now so that we won't confuse each other. We now have 3m squared u over 16n cubed v squared times n u cubed over m times n squared v cubed over m cubed u, like that. Okay, so let's simplify this. Simplifying, we can divide. Let's try to divide. Okay, I can have my n squared going into n cubed here will remain with n1 there. Okay, this n1 cannot cancel off with this n1. Okay, then we have got m squared here can cancel off with m cubed here, will remain with m1. Then what else? U here can cancel off with this u cubed to form u squared there. Okay, what else? V squared here can cancel off with this v, will remain with a v there. Okay, so maybe let's write what we now have. We have got 3u times u squared times v over 16 over m over m. Okay, so this is what we now have. Let's simplify. Okay, I don't think we can further simplify this one. Okay, so let's rewrite it. We now rewrite it as 3u cubed v over 16m squared. So this is the final thing that we have here, and we cannot further simplify it. 16, we cannot have 3 into 16, and we have got u, v, and m. Okay, like that. So we leave it like that. Let's go to the next question. Let's look at question number 2. We want to simplify a squared plus ab, and we've got a division sign here and a multiplication. So for our multiplication, we can leave it like that. Then for our division, we can interchange these two and have our sign here a multiplication sign. Okay, we invert and change our division sign to a multiplication sign. Okay, so after doing that, we also go on a squared plus a. We can factor out a on this one and have a plus b. Then on this one again, we can also factor out a. We can have b minus a. Okay, then those two denominators, we can have them. This one we can factorize it, and for this one we can have a minus b and a minus b. Okay, these are the factors for a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Then for this one, we can also do the same. Factors for this one, a squared plus 3ab plus 2b squared. We can get factors like a plus b and a plus 2b. Okay, so if you want to check, you can remove the brackets. You still go back to this one. Let me try to do that. So if I say a times this bracket, I'll have a squared plus 2ab plus ab plus 2b squared. Okay, so if I add these, I'll get a squared plus 3ab plus 2b squared. Okay, so we are going back. Okay, so that's what we will be doing. Now let's rewrite our question using those factors that we have found, and we will have, let me rewrite the whole question now. We will get a bracket a plus b for the first one over a plus b over to be over a minus b times the one that we invert. We're gonna have a plus 2b over a plus 3b. Okay, then the last one will have by, we have a b minus a over our factor there. Our factor is a plus b by a plus 2b. Okay, 2b there. Let me rewrite that one. It's not coming out correctly here. So I'm having a plus b, a plus 2b. Okay, like that. So now we can now divide corresponding items as they are. So if we want to divide, we'll have this one can cancel off with this one. This one can cancel one. Okay, and if we go on further, we can divide. Okay, we can divide which other factors do we have? Okay, before I do that, I can cancel off. Let me rewrite it. Let me rewrite this one again to see the factors that we now have. Okay, so we now have these factors: a over a minus b by a minus b times 1 over a plus 3b times a b minus a over a plus 2b. Okay, that's what we have now. So with these ones, oh sorry, I didn't cancel off this one here. I forgot to cancel off this one. It's canceling this one and this one, so I should have nothing here. I should have a 1 there. Okay, so having a 1 there. Now what else can we divide? We can divide b minus a with an a minus b there. And when we have that, it's like I can divide a minus b into b minus a, and we'll get a negative. When we do that, I'll get a negative here, so that I interchange here and have a minus b. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, so having that, I can now say I have this fraction. I now have a over a minus b by 1 over a plus 3b by a over 1. Okay, like that. So we now have this. We can, and remember we have got a negative here. we've got a negative here. Okay, so let's rewrite it as we have it now. Rewriting, we will have a times a, I'll have a squared, remember the negative sign, over a minus b by a plus 3b. Okay, so this will be our final thing there at the end of the day. So that's how you do. Here I've introduced a new concept where you can divide these terms, this one and this one, and you apply a negative sign there. Otherwise everything else is the same. Okay, bye bye guys.